I should check? Okay, give me a second. I will check. Dawn, welcome in. Zam, good morning. Or good evening, but good morning. Are you people... Yeah, we were live so long that Europe woke up. Toured him... Oh my gosh, what? Oh, he started... Oh my god, you guys have been busy. Oh no. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Okay, so for anyone unaware, our lovely Hobbs may have snagged for me. You guys remember this? I tweeted about this a little while ago. This guy. Milkachu. Y'all remember Milkachu? And I was like, damn, I need him. He's lactose intolerant and I love him. Well, Hobbs was a champion and picked one up for me. Right after that, America was like, yo, how about shipping to Australia is $40 billion? Does that sound good for you? So it's like, to ship this dude to me would be like, what, like $100 or something stupid? So we're like, let's just sit on that and wait. We'll wait for it to be like not dummy expensive. Come to find out, it's cheaper for Hobbs to send it to Magic Mystic in the UK to then send on to me. So Milkachu's about to start a brilliant adventure. Where's he been? Oh, little baby in the car. Oh, you going to Disney? Going Disneyland? Going Disney World? Pikachu's at Disney World? Little baby. Little baby. Boom. That is outstanding. He went to Disney without me. That's. I hope he had a fun time on the ride. I hope when he asked for oat milk in his latte, they listened. Oh, bless. I'm so ready for this. Thank you so much, Hobbs. You're a champion. You are a literal champion. Oh my god. Okay. Holy moly. Lav, no! Midday. Midday's the cutoff. I'm just hoping that this thing doesn't take us 100 years to find. Are we ready? Are we all ready to start? Oh, take Milkachu to a Greg's? Yes! Do it. Do it. Do it. Tour de Milkachu. Oh god, that's loud. Oh my god, you're a champion, Hob. Yeah, we'll pace it out. We'll do like, I don't know what, I'm guessing shipping takes a while to get here. I'm sure there'll be plenty of days in between. So to fill you guys in, what happened yesterday? We finally finished the shiny quillfish hunt. So if you guys don't want spoilers for what shiny new quillfish looks like, I guess be careful because you might see it in my menu sort of thing. We hunted that thing for like a billion hours. Don't do it. Just don't hunt for it. It sucks. You have to hunt it in the water and it's an asshole. That's long story short. It is so aggro. It's a pain. We finally finished that. I was like, we're getting ready for dinner. I just want to find the one item to evolve shiny Ursaring. So we could see what that looked like. And then we got a Hisuian Zorua Outbreak. So far, don't worry, you haven't missed much. We have done 6 resets on this thing. So you haven't missed really anything. But it's going to be significantly quicker, hopefully, than the bloody... Quillfish. That's a word. Boom. Save. The Shellos, yeah, I will go back for, I'll do Shellos at some point. I got actually shiny blue Shellos yesterday as well. We got stupid lucky yesterday. We had a Shellos outbreak, we had a Teddy outbreak, got the Shellos in 1 reset. Got the Shellos in one reset, and then we got the shiny Teddy in like what, 15 minutes-ish? And then we went for the Heracross, couldn't get it, well, didn't get it quite yet, like, you know, it was a bit of a pest. And then, what? We went for the Quillfish. So this is our friend over here, Thomas. He just sits up here with us and he's kind of cool. So this is like the best spot to hunt for it because Apom does not care. Also, I do not know what shiny Zorua looks like. Do not spoil it for anyone in the chat. And to mitigate that, place a guess. Place your guess in the chat. What do you think shiny Zorua is going to look like? I'm thinking either like blue flames, or it's going to be like black and gold, or it's going to be... I feel like there's going to be some blue there. Maybe blue and black? I don't know. Also, they like murdering me. Boom. Boom. Bright pink? Dude, pink shine. See, that's what my assumption is that it's probably... God, homie. I feel like there's too many people hyping it up. Can you? That was weird. I couldn't hit him. Too many people like super fawning over it for it to be hot pink. I feel like pink's like sometimes too divisive. Oh my god. Sir? You're very cute, but you're very angry. What? Oh, die. I walked into that. There was no shiny there, don't worry. Let's redo that one because we need to catch all of them. God, I need to wake up. That was a terrible run. Bulls, I guess, is blue and yellow. Ooh, lilac. Lav guesses lilac. Purple would be nice. Miguel is being an absolute saint by not spoiling it, so I appreciate it. Silver and gold? Black and red would be pretty wicked as well, hey? Black and silver? See, I'm thinking like, if you've ever been to, even if you haven't been to Japan, if you know like the little shrine foxes in Japan, like at, let's pretend that run didn't happen. We're just going to go and do that one again. There's, hey, we just landed, we just did our save, I didn't get murdered by foxes. The little shrine foxes at, it's in Kyoto, Fushimi Inari. So Fushimi Inari has like all of the little fox guardians, the Inari like foxes. You can like get the little wood carved dudes or like little statues, and they're like the white and red, like this guy, like Zorua. There is like black and gold variations of those statues, so I've got like that kind of vibe in mind. I think there's usually other seasonal ones as well, but like it's nice. Although like yeah, black and white variations are really nice. At least Apomp's chill. Hey mate. Okay, so we got, actually, I'll probably, like, I'll smoke bomb myself up here. Sorry, Apom. I just can't see anything. Boom. But how's everyone been enjoying the game so far? Have we all found a surprise shiny? Is there a new favourite Pokemon that you love? I guess just keeping in mind, story-wise, we're not beyond Avalugg, if that means anything to anyone. So we're trying not to do any major spoilers and things like that, so we're, for anyone in the chat. So if you're like, oh my god, like Hisuian Togepi, if that's the thing, I don't know, I'm making that up, but if that's a thing, and it's endgame, don't tell me. And that's all our little dudes. No more spawning in, we didn't miss one. Cool, then we proper reset. Found a random shiny Starly 25 minutes in. That's outstanding, Shannon. Oh my god. Clark and Dingle also got a surprise Charlie? Starly? Hey, Pom's like, hey mate, just checking in. How you doing? Back on that Zorua, are you mate? Well, yeah, you know how they are. Well, hey, Pom. Yellow and grey would be lovely as a guess. Aaron, you got shiny Tangela and Murkrow? Yes. Yes. I like Zorua more than Zoroark, you reckon? I don't even know if I'll evolve. I might evolve it to show you guys and then like immediately like unload that save sort of thing. Like cancel that sort of thing. Just so we can see it. But I am not gonna, I don't even think, even if Zoroark's shiny was like the most beautiful thing, I'm not gonna evolve it. It's just, I want that precious little foxy fox. I genuinely feel like Hisuian Zora is one of my new like top 10 Pokemon. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's like everything. It's everything. Yeah. Also, I know for previous hunts I wasn't checking the map every time before saving, but I'm just being a little bit cautious. You got a shiny Goomy in your first Outbreak? That's awesome! Congrats! Congrats. Found Buizel and Geodude? Buizel S++ shiny. Got to the second big area. Nice one, Shutter. Got 3 more, Skip? Shinx, Petalil, and Luxray. Dude, I'm so curious for that Petalil. It's like regular Lilligant. Beautiful shiny. So why are we flying so good? Oh, because I'm not boosting. I guess that's the plan, we just don't boost. Shiny Trubbish and Pogo. The handsomest little lad. That's so good. Boop. 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 You see nothing, Zorua. You see nothing. You just get in the ball. Boop. Boop. They're so cute, just hanging out together. I love them. Whoop. I am invisible. Sorry, Apom. Can we chill with that? Oh god. How am I visible? I'm in the smoke. Don't you make fibs? I just need to see if any more spawn in. Oh! We are gonna do a danger roll. No, you're already grumpy. Still spawning in. So I need to catch at least one more to see if they're still spawning. This guy's odd. He's like when he gets stunned, he doesn't he's not catchable until he like gets back up. It's very. This is just the type of ball. Very different to the other Pokemon. When you stun them, you can just like whack them straight away. Maybe it's like a ghost thing? Oh my god. We're doing so well last night to not terrorize all of you. But here we are. Boom. Boom. Any more spawning in? Yep. And they're just spawning and attacking with beautiful sparkly moves. 1, 2, 3. There's none of them hiding anywhere. None of them hiding. Cool. That's a reset. Why don't you save on the mountain? Because then when I reload the game, you have to fly back to town. So I'd have to fly all the way back. So the method for shiny Outbreak hunting is a little bit like mildly convoluted. So when I reload now, I can't just go to the same spawns of Zorua because they'll be the exact same predetermined no shinies. I'd get those exact same spawns for the whole set. So I need to go back to town and then fly back to the Outbreak sort of thing. So if I saved on the cliff, I'd have to fly all the way back to old mate here and go, hi, can I go to the village? And then we go to the village and then we go, hi, can I go back to the Zorua? And there is a chance as well. There's a chance when I talk to this guy, he'll be like, oh, Zorua, Outbreak's gone. If that happens, just reset again. And again and again and again. But yeah. As a heads up in case you're anyone at home is resetting. Boop. Oh, let me make sure it's still there. Beautiful. Save over here. Hoping for a Growlithe. Oh, I haven't seen what it looks like yet, so I hope that it's beautiful and I hope that it shines for you. Alpha Motham shiny? That's pretty cool. Yo, Lesh, thank you. Appreciate it. This is the one, eh? I'll hold you to it. Oh, Shiny Glaceone's a fun one. It's very mild, but very pretty. Oh, no. Oh god, that was a bit of a risky drop. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the smoke. Oh, big boy! Alpha! Get him with the back attack. Dunk! I want to see his red eyes, but I'm not gonna risk. Hey, Pom. Well, never mind, he jumped out. I'll probably see his red eyes in a second, hey? Oh my god, what's up with you guys? You guys just don't want to be caught today? Hello? Got shiny Wurmple. Ah, the cutest little dude. How do you guys shoot around corners, first of all? How are you all why are we all jumping out now? We had such a good run. Last night we managed to do 6 like speed run checks. Ouch. And now this morning they're like, no. What's up, Spookorps? How you doing? How are we? Have so many questions about the game? Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, Zorua woke up and chose violence today. This will have to be the one because I'm going to have to clear out that alpha, I betcha. There's like a shiny going to spawn in. I'm going to have to deal with that alpha and this one that's trying to murder me. I'll just pull back for a second. The tunk when it hits, and then like the fizzle, like the firecracker fizzle is so good. You sweepy. Oh, come on. Why? What? Hey, Pom, could you go sort him out, mate? Stay. The shiny hunting's so hard. Oh, if you're not up to the part, there's like a certain part in the game where you start getting outbreaks. If you're early enough that you're not getting outbreaks, you might just be too early in the game. But otherwise, if you're not getting outbreaks, just fast travel between like your, you know, wherever you are out in the world and back to village, out somewhere to the world, back to the village, or like talk to the front guard guy, like just keep traveling back and forth and it'll keep refreshing like what you get sort of thing. You know, every second or third time there should be some sort of outbreak. But also depending how many areas you've got unlocked is going to affect, you know, if you've only got one area unlocked, you might, you know, the rate isn't going to be as high as someone who's got all of the areas. What is up with this guy? Like, why can I stun him? But he's not catchable when stunned. That one worked. Maybe it's just that ball. Oh my god. Sir? I just need... Oh, I just missed that one. Swiftly now. Oh god. Dude. Well, at least I know if I get the shiny, it's not gonna like run away. It's just gonna try and murder me. problem is now I don't have any of the wing balls left, the super speed balls. Oh, he's so tiny. I want him to be shiny. Oh, thanks, mate. Huh. Bit further. Bit further. And now it's angry. Got any more spawning in? No, we got only 2 of them on the map. I think. Oh, 3 of them. Only 3 of yous. 3 angry lads. 3 angry lads. Yes, yes. 1, 2, 3. Check for no rogue shinies. Oh. Oh, it's just Apom up top. Apomus. Getting me all frazzled. Shiny Paris. Nice one, Port. Let's go. Not yet, Ty. Not yet. We're up to that, but I haven't battled it yet. Good luck for it, Kiki. You'll get it. You'll get one. And even not, like, I literally got 2 full odds shinies just walking around in the wild. I didn't hear this, like, I didn't get the sound, I didn't get the sparkle. We just walked up and I was like, oh, hi, Yanma, you're blue. And same for Magma. Like, the shiny rate is the same as, like, every other main series game just about. The 1 in 4,000. But because they're already spawned in and you can see them, it makes it so much easier. You could, like, just get on your donkey and ride around and just be, like, having a look out for, you know, ones that you know are different colours. It makes it a lot easier even just to do, like, zoomies and find random wild shinies. Outbreak the Carcass, the Swarm. Still there, good stuff. Shiny Shinxpy Mystic, congrats. Parasite, how we doing, lovely? What's up? What's up, what's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are we? How we been? How we do? How we doing? Also, when we fly over for this one, a couple of little thank yous for some new followers rolling in. Speed, thank you for the follow. Tony as well. Paranoid Speeds. Kiki, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tidal, hello, welcome in, thank you. Motor Breath, thank you also. Craig, thank you for the biddies also. Sorry I missed that one. Dwu, thank you for the follow. Keldio as well. Appreciate it. Calling shiny on this run. I'm doing good. I'm probably mildly underslept for the last couple of days, but we're doing good, going strong. Cheers for the biddies, mate. Let's go. Smooth run. I'd love to roll into a swarm with a shiny just there already. That'd be crazy. Has anyone had that? Like going into a... Oh god. Going into a... You don't see me. Hey, Pomp, honey. Has anyone like rolled up to their Outbreak and there's just one there? Like the closest... I mean, it's still pretty crazy, but like my Shellos on 1 reset was kind of like the closest to that. But, it's like it doesn't have enough speed to catch it at that distance or something. Hey, mate. I'll just keep catching the ones at my feet then. Alright, come to my feet as well. Good job, good job. Yes, come and investigate the source of your disappearing friends. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, he's angry now. Of course. Eh. Get in the ball. You get in the ball. And then... maybe... You in the ball? And then, if no more spawn in, that's a 3, that's a bingo. Reset. Good run, good quick. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. True, yeah, it's very much got those vibes still. Very much so. Yes, yeah, true. That's a great point as well, Port. Or sorry, Pop. if you do actually progress through your Pokemon's like research page, it's going to give you better odds as well. So I would recommend, as you're riding around just checking things, if you run around checking stuff, just catch whatever you're walking past. Just start throwing balls randomly, catch stuff up so it progresses your research pages. Gives you those better, you know, passive odds as well. Boom. Back to the outbreak. How do the outbreaks work? Basically, they're a little cluster of a select Pokemon with a predetermined amount of Pokemon in them. And they have a vastly increased shiny rate, like 1 in 150-ish. You don't have to, Kiki, you don't have to. That's more just for influencing like your passive. Like if you go on just for outbreaks with like, I do not have like the page for Zorua. I've like caught 3 of them, like 6. I've caught 6 and I've fed it a bunch. It's, you know, I have got a nice little tick on it. But like who else did we, I mean, Quillfish is going to be weird now because I caught so many during the outbreak thing. But like Quillfish I'd caught 4 because they're so annoying to catch, like before doing the outbreaks. That was like, you know, took me a hot second. But you don't have to complete the page to find the shiny. There's all just like little steps that are going to help you with your odds, I guess. Woo, oopsies. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It wasn't full odds for me, but I think a full odds shiny hunt for the Quillfish would defeat any mortal. That would be brutal to try and go full odds for that thing. But stoked to have it. It's a bit of a mission. Whew! A little alpha one. The alphas are so chunky. I want to get a shiny alpha, that'd be great. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Whoopsies, I was trying to hit the other one. Hey, Pom? Sir? Oi. Oh god, he's brought his friends. Just gotta try and keep hitting the ones that don't know I'm there. Ugh. Any more of yous? 1, 2, 3. No. Lovely reset. How difficult is it to get full odds shinies in Legends? 1 in 4,000-ish. But I also have 2 of them, so you know. I think the reason it feels like the wild odds... Oh, I think the reason it feels like the wild odds are better in this game is purely because they're shiny on the map. It's the same thing as like when we played Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, because you would see them. You know, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go grind for I mean, you might be like, oh, I'm going to go grind for a shiny Caterpie. But if you see one, you're going to catch it. If it's like, oh, it's a shiny Caterpie, oh my god, shiny. Same kind of vibe. Like, I would never have gone to hunt shiny Magma or shiny Yanma. I'm going to go do resets for them. But like, they were just there on the map and it's like, oh, hi. Nice, let's go. So the fact that they're already spawned in, I think definitely, you know, you're not spending the time to manually encounter, battle, run away, encounter, run away, that sort of thing. Makes it seem a lot higher. Because technically you're checking a lot more in one go. Boom, save. Got a shiny Roselian, nice one. But yeah, my Yanma and my Magma are both like straight up full odds because I think I battled one Magma, but the shiny was the first one I caught for Magma and the shiny was the first catch for Yanma as well. Yep, you see them on the map, yeah. Yeah. I got the digital copy of the game. because midnight launch in Australia, I wanted to start playing ASAP. Whee. And dive bomb. Hey mate. I feel like A-Pom needs a better name than just A Thomas. A Thomas. We can call him... I don't know. Chat, what are we gonna name A-Pom? Oh, don't tell your friends about me. Don't tell your friends about me. They don't need to know. 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 Don't tell your haunter about me either. Eh. Angry little kittens. Well, here we go. We're going in. We're going in. Boop. Oh, I'm too close to the haunter. He's gonna get involved. He's gonna try and get involved in business that ain't his. Not you, him. Eh. Just need to check one more of them. Come on. Just in case there's any more of these spawning in. Sir? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Bailing out. Whee. You don't have to do anything like actively to unlock outbreaks. Once you're at the part of the game where you're allowed to cross like the first bridge, like quite literally like the first area, there's like the Starly, then the Buizel and the Shinx, like down that straight path. As soon as you're allowed to cross that bridge, you've unlocked outbreaks. And the way to like go and do them is you just see them on the map and go to that area and then go and find that spot where they're outbreaking. So if you've only got a couple of areas unlocked, you might not get them as frequently. But if you just like fast travel between like, say like, oh, there's no outbreak, okay, gonna go back to town, talk to the gate guy, there's nothing, go to the fields, back to town, back to the fields, back to the town, like just keep jumping back and forth. And it will, you know, keep re-rolling and re-refreshing. So, for example, I'm gonna go back to my, oh, that's a Rufflet one, we're not doing that. So see like there's a Rufflet picture there, it means there's a Rufflet outbreak, which we are not doing. So we're gonna close that and restart again. Or you can just restart and talk to the guy. Restart and talk to the guy, sort of thing. Oh, I think it's, you probably still need to fly back actually to reset it. But yeah. Yeah. Chill Pom. Aaron. What's up, DQ? How are we? It is Monday. It is Monday for me. My weekend was good. Lots of pocket monsters. Lots of pocket mons. It's been good though. It's been good. A lot of shinies. A lot of shinies. And there we go, Zorua. So there's Zorua here, and then down here we've got a Mantine. Basically, you just go to that area and then go to the location on the map that has the outbreak. How many hours have I been shiny hunting? I didn't mean to get distracted with shiny hunting specifically. We just kept getting really good swarms, really good outbreaks. Today we've only been live for like 40 minutes. It's like 30 minutes, and then yesterday's stream probably like several hours of different stuff we were hunting. But still haven't finished the story and that, so we might do a bit more of that Or we will eventually, at least. And I wouldn't mind evolving the Ursaluna today. But I think the easiest way for me to get the item that I need for that is locked. My guess is that it's locked until after I've done the Avalug thing. So we might do that to do the mission to get the item to evolve the bear. And that should be kind of spot on for time for today's stream. Because you girls been streaming a little bit, you know, a little bit of those extended hours. So we need to do some editing, get some clips made. We need to make a t-shirt design because we want our friend, our dino friend. Moat's in the chat, by the way, if anyone wants to use our little dino friend. Put him on a t-shirt. So I've got to finish up that, make the complete design. Got to hang out the washing. Today's going to be 1 billion degrees, and I haven't done washing all week, so. Grandma needs a new pair of underpants. Oh, not that bad, but you know, the washing is piling up. And Alan has been the magnificent chefu while I've been streaming the last couple of. I mean, he's always the magnificent chefu, but like, we gotta do some like life things also. 1, 2, beautiful. That was a fast one. Boom, reset. You wanna know what's crazy? In like the 20 minutes last night and 30 minutes this morning, we are almost at the exact amount that we did for Quillfish. We're at 14 resets for Zorua. We got Quillfish at 15, 16, 17, 18. Around 18. I didn't count, like I didn't count 100% for the start of it. In less than an hour, we are at what took us 4 hours with Quillfish. You can absolutely Profancy, yeah. As soon as you can get across the bridge in the first area, you can get outbreaks, yep. If you've only got one area unlocked, you're going to see less of them because you've only got one area. Just because, you know, every time I talk to this guy, there's a chance for there to be one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And sometimes there's none. When I played for the first half of the game, because I was just playing naturally, I was like, where are the outbreaks? Like, what's going on here? And then yesterday, because we were doing so much traveling in between, just picking up random, like, oh, I'm going to go, what's catching over here? What's over here? What's over here? I'm going to catch some stuff. So many. So I would recommend just check in with the town guy. Back and forth on repeat. You'll get them really quickly. You just have to be like actively refreshing the map sort of thing. Boom, big save. Big save, big save. I guess, yeah, for anyone, I feel like it's such a hard one to like explain. I'm sure Austin will do a video or something on like how to do the resetting for this. But for anyone who's wondering like, why am I resetting and saving? So I've just flown back in from town. So like the loop for resetting on a swarm, an outbreak, is talk to the town guy. Oh, he's got a swarm that I like. It's a Zorua. I fly to the mountains. I save at the base camp. I fly to the Zorua outbreak. Catch. You can stop once they stop spawning in because there's no more. Like I basically see if there's 2 or 3 left and no more spawning in and they're not shiny. Reset. So close the game. Reopen the game. You'll restart where you saved, which is at the base camp next to your professor. So when you reset that, do not go and hunt that same cluster of Zorua because they're predetermined. They'll be the same thing. There's no shiny in there. So I've reloaded. I'm with the professor. I go, hi, professor. Back to town, please. Fly back to town. Talk to the gate guy again. He's like, hey, that Zorua's still there. And you go back to the Zorua. Save. Rinse and repeat. There's a chance that the gate guy won't have the Zorua. There's a chance that the swarm's gone. Reset again until it's back sort of thing. There is a chance you can just like lose it though. But that's life, I guess. But that's for us. We haven't lost a swarm yet. We had to do what I think the most we've had to do is 3 back-to-back resets when the quillfish spawn disappeared, like the quillfish swarm went away. Did 3 resets and then it was back. So, yeah. Oh, Philly Beats has got a video on it. Excellent. Philly's been doing some really good video stuff as well. That's good. Philly found my satchel. Alongside Metzi, Philly also found my satchel in game, so yeah. It's a bit, if you watch a couple of laps of what I'm doing, it'll make a lot more sense if it's like watch physically. But essentially, yeah, save with the professor, fly out, catch, reset, back to town, back to the base camp, sort of thing. Just drop me, Braviary. My shins can handle it. Whee! But yeah, if you're stuck being like, damn, I've been hunting this Outbreak for so long, and you're not getting a shiny, it may be that you've missed that step of going back to town, sort of thing, because that's pretty critical. Otherwise, you're just catching the same 10 things over and over again, accidentally. Also, I don't have the best speed balls because we got sidetracked by so much shiny hunting. Ugh. I have got no apricorns left, so I can't make any more Pokeballs. So I had to buy just like 15 of these things, just because they're so much faster to throw. Just for this shiny hunt. So I got. Ugh, these are not the best ball to use. Because I've got the 1-up from this, I guess, in terms of strength. Oh god, I just jumped back into it. Hi, mate. Oh god. Also, would totally recommend take some time and play around with like the random. Oh my god. With the stun items and stuff. I was not using them at all. I was not using the smoke bombs. The smoke bombs are amazing. Like, I'm not using it for this hunt because it's pretty quick. Like, we can get this in and out in like 2 seconds. But for the Heracross, that thing hates your guts. I was like crawling around in smoke bombs like Solid Snake. But they're super effective. But I haven't used them like the whole game until that hunt. And I was like, I've been playing this game inefficiently. Cool, there's only 2 of them left. No more spawning in. It was 3. I'm just checking here to make sure there's not 4 of them on the map, because if there's 4, I mean, it's only to catch 1 more, make sure there's no spawns, so 3, reset, beautiful. Yeah, I tried to avoid buying, well, not try to avoid, I've basically crafted everything myself in this game. The reason I just bought like 15 balls from the guy at the base camp because I didn't want to lose the Zorua swarm. I'd already flown here and I was like, oh, I have got nothing. So I didn't want to like mess around. I'm sure it's fine if you did. I'm sure you could probably go buy stuff off the guy. I just like, I don't want to do anything to risk losing this exact spawn. But yes, you can buy resources from the shop man. The shoppy man. I'm just like, if I lose this cute little fox, I'm going to be very bothered by myself. But yes, that is true. Also, you can get the guys in the farm fields to grow your crops, which I've alternated between. I did the medicinal one and I've done the apricorn one twice, I think. It's been really good, like harvests. Nat, how we doing? How we doing, lovely? Oh no, Clark. Yeah, at least that's a pretty quick one with the Wurmple. But that's a good at least you caught yourself, I guess. You got the worm yesterday as well, didn't you? Remember, it was either you or someone else said yesterday in stream you got the shiny worm. It is Silver, it is. Happy Monday. Not long, Kuma, not long. Yo, Pikachu. Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. No, I didn't, Super. I didn't. I was like, pink friend? I did not. We were resetting. We were resetting for the swarms on Heracross, and a quillfish, a Hisuian quillfish spawn came up, and chat voted. We voted with our democracy sausages to go for the quillfish because it was a, oh god, a new one. So, we got our lives ruined by a quillfish. Oh, come on, guys. Don't jump out of the ball. I can distract him with the fruit. Probably not. Probably not once they're aggroed. Just pretend I'm not here, guys. Pretend I'm not here. Actually, another thing you can do if they're, like, targeting you is, whee! I fly up and away. Look, a vote was had and we upheld democracy in this chat. I was not expecting it to be the most frustrating thing to throw a ball at. It was just, it would not stay in the ball. It was next level. The shiny is lovely, the quillfish, but I cannot recommend hunting it if you want to maintain some semblance of, how do they pronounce it? Sanity? They are not compatible. You're like, if you want to watch the stream back, which I highly recommend, at some point, if you want to see someone riding on a fish, lobbing balls and having physics not work, like 360 no scope in these things and they still jump out, like, it was a time. Alright, Zorua, come on, settle down. Settle down. Boom. Whee. 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 And... oh, no, don't become aware. Don't become sentient. It's illegal. Guys, I need you to stay in the ball, please. Are we down to 3 or is that one angry one still walking around somewhere? Oh, big boy. This is the most alphas we've seen in Outbreak as well. We've seen 3 of them now, which is pretty cool. Oh, actually, I think that Heracross maybe we saw 2 or 3 as well. That's an apricorn. I think we're down to 2. Beautiful. It was pain. It was a very painful hunt, but it was worth. Would you guys like to see shiny quillfish? Or would you like it not spoiled? Oh, big stretch. Hey JC, welcome in, new guy. How we doing? Hey, nice one. Ponytail's still cool. It's great shiny. Don't Internet was dead. Skunked. We got mad shinies yesterday. Crazy stream. Crazy stream. You want to see it? You want to see it? Okay. I will fly back when we land. I'll grab out the quill. And I'll give everyone a warning. In case. Ooh, that's a mischievous. Actually, well, I guess while we're here, hold on. Okay, if you don't want to see it, if you don't want to see Hisuian quillfish, close your eyes. I'll tell you when it's safe. So close your eyes, starting now, and then, ta-da! That's the shiny lad. Look at him go. Very not going to use words to describe it in case people aren't looking. Very angry. Very angry. This guy would not stay in the ball. I do love the lippy though. Very sassy. This quillfish would ask to speak to the manager. 100%. The quillfish is now being put away and you are safe to... oh, hold on. You are safe to reopen your eyes. Boom. I like it. I was not expecting when it spawned, and I was like, what the hell is that? Is that even a thing? And it was also the smallest spawn we'd seen. It was like tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And I was like, huh? Is that even a thing? It was like our smallest spawn of the day. So, pretty pleased once we got it. Nice one, Mark. How we doing? Look, same. Honestly, same. Have not stopped. Have not stopped. It's fun. Return to the village. How do we not explore? Yeah, the whole... I feel like that's part of the journey. It's just the clip of me not trying to kill the shinies. I think that's also valid. I think that's totally fine. Am I going to evolve it? I don't know. I've got no idea. Again, no spoilies, guys. We don't know what half these shinies look like. I have no idea what it looks like. I mean, I've seen the evolved. I haven't seen the evolved shiny. We might evolve it just to have a look at it in chat and be like, ooh, ah, yeah, no. But I might unevolve it if I don't like it. Like, restart the game sort of thing. But I think it was such a pest that I might have to keep it as that unless we just stumble across the second one. Because it was very, very, very hard. It was... And that being said, like, it only took us... It was less than... Just because my counting was kind of average, it was more than 15 resets, it was less than 25 for the quillfish, which sounds like dummy good, which it is. It's just such a pest to catch. It might have been worth it just to go and check the first 4 reset sort of thing. But, yeah. If it wasn't such a pest to catch, like we're almost at the exact same amount of resets for this guy. It's just one is significantly easier to stay in the ball and to, you know, sit on a cliff and lob balls at tiny foxes than, try and catch that angry fish. You cannot see me. Whee! Boop. Boop. I have the high ground, Zorua. It's over. I love how it's annoying, but it's also like kind of great how they get like encouraged by their friends. Like if one of them's scared of something, they all come to check it out. And it's like, no, but also that's how animals would do things. Like if there's a predator or a threat to their little, oopsies, predator or a threat to their pack, you know, would go suss it out. So I really like that a lot of the behaviors are cool, and it depends on the Pokemon as well. Like the Apom kind of do their own thing, or you know, certain Pokemon don't have group behaviors. Like the Quillfish as well. The Quillfish would see one Quillfish would get angry, and the other 3 were like, "What are we angry about? Yeah, let's cancel them. They're cancelled." Like, all just get on board. Whereas like these dudes are kind of like one of them gets curious, the rest kind of starts to be like, "Oh, what are you looking at, Steve?" Go and check it out, sort of thing. And then when they see you, they're like, "Oh, that's what we're doing. Let's go get that guy. Go get him." It's really cool. Oh, he's already seen me. I missed that entirely. Send it. Long. Go long. I missed. Dude, if we had shiny Apom on the cliff, that's gonna be hilarious. I mean, technically, if we got shiny Apom on the cliff, we could still do the whole reset thing. It would just be a lot more walking involved or flying. We could catch the Apom on the cliff and then check the cluster. We'd have to fly probably back to the base camp, save, and then reset. And just hope that we didn't spend too much time here, that the swarm despawns or something. Oh, I got frozen. You almost froze me. Or frostbited. frostbitten. We down to 3? Oh, that was a bit of a jump. 1, 2, 3. There's no sneaky 4th one hanging around. I don't think so. Reset. Boom. Oh, you got a Riolu Outbreak? Let's go. Let's go, Frosty. Quillfish doesn't have a name yet, so if anyone's got a good pun name for Quillfish, our non-shiny we named Illfish because it's poison dark. If anyone's got a good name. Oh, shiny Mischievous Outbreak. Ooh, fun. Completed Zorua Pokédex. Not completed. I think it is rank 10 though because it's what we just binge fed them berries and stuff, and I've evolved one and that sort of thing, so that counted a lot to it. But it's not like 100% page done sort of thing. Philquish. Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff. Yeah, so like look, so you guys can see every time I reload, it's not just my Zorua swarm there. Like there's Dustox and like the Drapion now. We had the Mantine before, so if you want to get different outbreaks, just keep traveling back and forth between an area and a map and the map guy. What have you got, Skip? What do you got for your outbreak? Keep your shadow, purify it for 100%. For Beedrill, is it something that you're wanting to use in PvP or something? Personally, I usually purify for hundos. I prefer collecting hundos than having shadow Pokemon half the time. Unless it's kind of like a funny shadow to photograph, because it's like, oh, look at Venomoth looks angry with his little red eyes. I personally do, but if there's you know, it's going to be stronger as the shadow, but, you know, do you care? Do you want the hundo? Yeah. Quillsmith, oh my god. Quillsmith. Is it a boy or a girl? I mean, not that it matters. Not that it matters. Again, we don't care, but I'm just curious. It's a dude. It is a dude, so it's not really a Karen. It hasn't got Karen energy, even though it's got full Karen energy. Quill Smith. Quill I am. Quilliam Shakespeare. You got a Goomy outbreak. Nice one. That's so good. Oh my god, they're doing doughies in the car park? Zorua, chill out. Look at this, is a great one. They all stayed in. That was a clean... Reported Pokemon seem to be gone. That was a clean run. Oh my god. Get out. One and done. Boom. Quilba? JT Quilly? Quilliam. JT Quilly. Oh my god. Oh, they're all too good. No, we need to hunt for more of them. We need to have all these quill names. Oh my god. Oh. Bless. Far out. Quillsmith hits really good. JT Quilly is hilarious. Oh my god. Quill I am. Who's the saltiest of all? What was that? Pokemon cry. Who's the saltiest of all of those? Quilson, like Wilson. Yeah, we need like an army of them. We need like an Quilly Eilish. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's great. Oh, Chim Charlotte's cute. Chim Charlotte. That's great. It'd be so good. I feel like Quilly Eilish kind of suits the mood as well, like the sass, not the toxicity, but just like the done with your ish kind of attitude. Coulson, I think it is. I think Coulson's a duck in AC. Yeah. Oh. Homie's already seen me on the hill. Cursed start. We've been seen. Haunter, do you need to get involved, mate? Apparently so. Go. Bird, please, bird, please, bird, please. Another alpha. Oh my god. There's so many alphas of this thing. Boom. 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 Just keep getting those fresh ones that spawn in. Come on guys, stay in the ball. Eh. Any more spawning in? 1, 2, 3. I think we are good. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes. Reset. We're already at 20 resets. Spewing? What? Tearing through it. My headsets are dying. There was a fourth on the left. RIP! Oh well. Well. Should we recheck that one just in case? Should we recheck that swarm? I'm just gonna plug my headphones in for a sec. My headphones are dying. Wasn't the APOM hiding in the corner? How many minutes? What? An hour and a little bit? Probably. In the grass? Okay, cool. Let's just go check it just in case. Let's just go recheck that same patch. In case there was one more to spawn in. Yeah, it's going to depend, Kiki. Like my Shellos from a swarm, literally one reset. It wasn't even 5 minutes. Teddiursa, 15 minutes. Quillfish, my soul and some change. But like still comparatively, you know, a couple of hours. Like when I'm saying like already 20 resets, I'm like, oh wow, like we're plowing through, like we've done 20 in such a quick time. It's crazy. So crazy. Start playing. Oh, nice one, Eevee. I think I didn't even see an Eevee until I went into one of the time thingies. Like, at all. I feel like I don't even know if I've seen just a regular Eevee out and about, to be honest. Oh, that's a miss. Oh no, I hit it, okay. That sounds fake, but okay. APOM, I need you to stop. You can hang out, but like, don't. I kept scaring the Eevee. Oh no. Is there a set amount per swarm? I believe so. I haven't actively just counted. I just kind of stop when they stop spawning in. Because there's going to be, you know, no more coming in sort of thing. Stop it. Stop hitting me. Yeah, Austin's been pumping out the videos. I like how he does it very non-spoilery sort of vibe as well, where he's like, hey, here's, we'll start at the first area sort of thing, start at the second area, blah blah blah, move along, not just be like, here's how you get shiny, we haven't even seen this Pokemon in the marketing yet, that sort of thing. It's very, or tells you 12 times there's going to be spoilers in this, which is good. If you are a creator and you put the leaks in the thumbnail, gonna go ahead and say it, you're a bad person. Well, not a bad person, but you're not considerate. Boom. Boom. Like even for, so if I get shiny Zorua, I'll put the Zorua in the thumbnail. I won't put the shiny in the thumbnail. I'll pixel it out because like we've seen Zorua in the marketing and the promo for the game. It was in like it had its own trailer and stuff. So I feel like that's, fair game, but I'm not gonna like spoil the shiny for someone. If when we evolve Ursaluna, I'd have as like probably like the Urswing and be like evolve question. Like I don't want to put in, the thing. In a week's time, if I change the thumbnail, cool, easy. But like, I don't want to spoil the game for people. Ooh. What's up, Kingdom? Welcome in. In terms of like a proper tutorial for the outbreaks, I'd recommend what someone said. Philly Beats has got a little tutorial. So Philly beats you on the YouTube. Yo, Degenerate Weasel. Thank you for the sub, lovely. Thank you. But for a quick long story short, the shiny odds in an outbreak are like 1 in 500, so 1 in 150. It's just very, very good odds. And there's ways to kind of reset them and keep, Chingling. Oh. There's ways to like, hunt them efficiently, etc. But it's a little bit convoluted in terms of like the back and forth and fly here, fly there, save the game. So like here we go, save the game. You gotta fly to the outbreak, catch them all, reset, fly back to town, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's kind of like the new shiny hunting method. But there is there's a few guides on it, which is very helpful. Whee! Yeah, I agree, Sparkle. Yeah, like gives actual times. Like there was what was it? Like one of the videos was like, oh, okay, we're gonna talk about blah blah blah, and he's like, here's a countdown timer for when the spoilers start. You got time to leave, all that kind of jazz. I did, Patrick. We did. Got the shiny quill. Got the quill. Absolute marathon, but we got it. Boom. 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 Oi. Boom. Boom. He's got his mates checking me out. Boom. Don't you just listen to you be your own independent thinker. Don't attack. Boom. And stay in the ball. Yep, still spawning in. I need to not get. Oh, I need to not get hit. Stop it, guys! Stop it! Stop with the murdering. Leave me be. I don't know if either of those stayed in the ball. I don't think so. I'll do reset that. Well, not reset, but like go away and come back. I think once we get the shiny, I need to catch that Apom and bring him home. He's just like jonesing for a friend. He's like, hey man, bye. Can you hang out? Boom, boom, boom. Missed it. Nailed it. Amazing. Woo. Oh, come on. Eh. And no more spawning in. These two don't appear to be different. Beautiful. Reset. 21. I don't understand that reference yet, love. Oh, big stretch. Keep going, Frosty. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. You catch the Apom, he brings luck. Or should we try to catch it and it just fights me? Nice one, Jake. Let's go. Random shiny growly. That's awesome. Let's do it then, Ting. Let's do it. TNG says, catch the Apom. Alright. Let's do it. The Apometh bringeth the luck. Wait, did I go back to town? I didn't go back to... Did I just... Wait, hold on. I didn't go back to town. I just started flying. Oopsies. Yo, Frosty! What did I just say? What I just say? What I just say? Congrats! Wait, what? What have I missed? What is... Who is this? How do I not know this name? I probably just don't know the... Do I not know the artist's name? Oh. Okay, I just don't get the reference then. I feel like I probably would not have cared about her song though, by the looks of it. Yeah, chat comes in here and gets all the shiny luck, which is fine. But if I could have like just a sprinkling of that, it'd be great. Craig, cheers for the bits. Thank you as well, Pinecone, for the follow. Appreciate it. Anthony, thank you. Kuba, thank you too. Taro, thank you as well. Big Bear, cheers. What else we got in here? Stat Cots, thank you. Frenzy, Thick Boy, Elite Wrestler, Zelda, Snacks, Matt Plosive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so the word is catch the Apom first, okay? Okay. Do you die from fall damage? Oh, have I? I have not from fall damage yet. Years of shimmying down the walls in Skyrim has prepared me. But I have died from just being brutalized by like the Guardian kind of Pokemon. There's a ballad but a good one? Okay. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Yeah, the new Voltorb should be pretty much out for everyone by now, right? Whee! Alright. Apom. Here's a little fruit for you as well. Go on, mate. Get your little snack. No, get your snack. Beautiful. If it jumps out and tries to kill me, I'll be very displeased. Okay. Apom caught for shiny luck, allegedly. Are they already seeing me? 2, 3. You in the distance. How about you, good sir? Madam? Neither? Both? Very clean run, very clean run. Dang, smooth run, but no shiny. Alright, alright, alright. Reset. Apom brought us some smoothness though. That was supposed to be it. That was supposed to be the run. That was supposed to be the run. It's okay, this is the one, 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 this is the one. We had them mixed up. It wasn't that one, it's this one. That was the issue. That was the issue. They made drowning too easy. At least it doesn't actually proper kill you. Like drowning just puts you back at the shoreline. If you dropped your satchel from that, I think everyone would like uninstall the game. Like that would be very unfair. So thankfully it's just like, oh, pop you back at the start, like sort of thing. Yeah. Australia currently betting odds. Wait, what? What does that mean? Betting odds leader. What does that mean though? As in they're voting, or people are just like there's only 2 songs out and people are taking the odds? Or are you saying that they're like very spicy songs? Hey, shiny Apom, nice one, Jolly. Nice. Oh, people betting think Australia are winning. As in, like, would win this year's Eurovision? Based on what they've heard? Ooh. Watch Us Send, not the best song. Which song are they... Which song is, like, getting the most, like, hype, I guess? Yes, that's true, Stinky. Yeah. You can't, if you've been hit by something, you have to wait for like that, like the poison or the frostbite or what, excuse me, to wear off before you can like call your ride Pokemon. So I guess if you were falling and frozen, it would be a bit unfortunate. Bumpy little Zorua. Boom. 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 Almost a clean run. Almost a clean run. Come on. Come on. This one behind me is just trying to like ruin my day. Yeah, the one in the back that hasn't seen me yet. Any more spawning in? Stand by. No more spawning in. One down there doesn't look different. Apom's hanging out. Reset. Ew. Oh, faith in names. Okay. Okay. Send the moon wolves. We're gonna do a really, really quick bathroom break, guys. If you need to refill, get a water, run to the bathroom. Now is the time to do it. Now is your time. Your time has come. Now is the time. I believe in you. And then we're gonna start this one and it's gonna be the shiny, okay? That's the rules. That's the rules. That's the rules. Don't worry, Lauren, I couldn't even find where to find my Pokemon for the first hour of the game. I was like, where do I swap my Pokemon at? I've just had a lot more hours in the game. The time is now, guys. I'm gonna run a quick 30-second ad as well. So if you wanna dodge that, Go to the bathroom. Stand up. Stretch it out. BRB. It'll be like 60 seconds, okay? Or 2 minutes. 8. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Excellent. Boom. Whee. Don't spin. All right. Skip's got theirs. Who else has grabbed a shiny already in this stream? Because it's my turn. I need everyone to hold off for 1 second. This is my one. Lil, I just forgot to charge him overnight, alright. You got shiny Cherubi! Let's go. Let's go. Cherimu. Cherimu. I also need you to stop so that I can get my... Congrats on the shiny, that's awesome. Shiny Cherubi's so cute. Such a cute Pokemon. Such a happy lad. Remember when, was it when Cherubi first came out in the game and just like... Alan's like, oh, there's a cherry. He's like, he's so happy and throws a ball at it and it just ran away first ball and he's like, I hate him. He was like, within 60 seconds, the betrayal, he was like, oh, it's so happy. Because it's like, smiling at him. Like the most defeated I've ever seen him. It was like the first time he like opened the game of his own volition, saw this happy little smiling cherry looking up at him, and it just like broke his heart. He was like, I hate this game. Oh, bless. That's the thing, Skip. You're like, yeah, I'll just do something else. I'll do something else. You're like, oh, but the Growly. I hope you get it soon. I hope you get a Growly spawn in soon. Where's the number 4? Oh, he's under the tree. You can just chill there. Boom. 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 And ready? Shiny's gonna spawn in right now. Or not. I think we're down to the last. Oh no, there's still 4. There's still old mate under the tree. Guys, I'm gonna need you to stay in the ball and not murder me. Sorry, Apom. Excuse me. Boop, boop. Who are you down there? Regulash? Regulash. We still spawning. Boom. Boom. I'ma need the shiny puppy. Cool, restart. Almost up to 25. How sweet are they? Honestly, like Zorua, immediate. Hisui and Zorua, immediate like top 5. Immediately. Immediately. Welcome in as well, Kuba. How are we? Shiny Happiny and Magikarp today. Nice one, chicken. Nice. Let's go. Did you see the sparkles for the Happiny, or is it like... Oh, I guess Happini's purple. Never mind. I was thinking of Chansey, how... and Blissey. How subtle their shinies are. It's brutal. Congratulations. Shiny Beanie's really cute. It's got that nice, like, purple-ish. Bibarel? I don't think so, mate. No, that's a reset. Look, Kath, about to... You're like, I don't like these kinds of games. And you're like, do I like these kinds of games? Welcome in, Mari. Welcome, welcome. First set of Mons in the Outbreak? Are you serious? That's so good. That's so cool. So good. Darkrai, I don't recall the exact numbers, but Austin John's got a video on it with the exact like numbers breakdown for completed decks versus not. But Outbreak regardless, Outbreak is still like very spicy odds. Very, very spicy. I got Shellos on the first reset, Teddiursa in 15 minutes. Corfish was a pest, but still less than like 25 resets. Zorua is probably the most resets we've done, but it's still one of the quickest we've done for sure. And Heracross, we didn't really get to do the maximum checks because we bailed on that for the Quillfish. Yeah. Wow, for the outbreaks, one in 153 versus 1 in 130. Damn. Not yet, Gam, not yet. We're trying. We're flying back over. We are hoping. Oh, Chansey's green. Sorry, not Chansey. Jesus. Sorry, Blissey. Not Chansey. Chansey's green. Blissey is like 1% lighter. Which I don't know. I don't even know if Blissey swarms or if you'd probably just go for the Chansey and evolve it. But yeah, sorry, Blissey's the less noticeable one. 4 little white foxies. Boop. Boop. What's the longest amount of resets you guys have done? I know that like it's probably most people are probably still playing the story and stuff. And maybe not doing crazy shiny hunts, but if you've been shiny hunting, what's the most resets you've done before getting the shiny in this game? In Legends, specifically. At an outbreak, I should say, also. Ooh. I think that's all of them. I don't think any more spawning in. Let's just check though. What do we got for numbers here? 1, 2, 3. Excuse us, sirs, gentlemen, ladies. Nadies. Cool. Reset. Boom. So up to 25. And if it's like a good disgusting or a bad disgusting.
How can you be this lucky?
Let's just see if we can get this Chansey to spawn shiny.
Is it like a first catch or something?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's what Alpha Shiny just straight away. Ha ha ha. That's so good. Congrats. Congrats. That is dummy lucky for him. Far out. Also, I think you reminded me to upload my my shinies. Oh my god. That's so lucky. Oh, you got another one in there? Like seriously? Eh?
How can you be?
Settle down, TikTok voice lady. Got the alpha. I've just muted the TikTok voice because it's going to be like super. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Look at that.
Dude, 2-in-1 outbreak is nuts. Lucky duck. Lucky ducky. We I think for this one, for Zorua, this is the most alphas we've seen in an outbreak. We've had what, I think we've seen 4? Just alphas? Which is cool. The rest we've kind of averaged around like 1 or 2. Going for Magikarp today, Finch. Nice one. Nice and golden. Whew. Use us, Apom. Wait for Apom to get caught in the crossfire here. One of these days. No. Oh, hiding under the tree. Oh, got the other one. quickly before they notice me. Uh. This one grumpy boy. Sir. Please. Are we down to 3? Can't tell. One, two, three, I think. Boop. Boop. I think we are, but let's just double check. Yep, cool reset. Yes, we are Day, yep. We are working towards our Zorua, but still been a pretty quick hunt, to be honest, comparatively. Well, hopefully it will be. Hopefully it will be. 2 shiny Eevees in an Outbreak, that's awesome. Reset count we up to now, 26. Also, 2, thank you for the follow. Akara, thank you as well. Day, thank you. Captain Awesome, Dink, and Lel. Thank you also for the follows. Appreciate you being here. Yes, they do, Happy. Yeah, they appear in the overworld, which is great. Very efficient. What's up, Emmy? How we doing? Good evening to you. Oh, shoulders back. So one thing with the shiny hunts we need to do is shoulders back. Boop. Okay, saved, fly. Shoulders back, exactly, little shoulders back. Get your little shouldies backwards. Why is this being weird? Reset that. Let's try a different strat. We're gonna go fly in from the other side and hide in the grass to spice it up. Just to keep it funky fresh, you know? Whee! Did they just see me fly in? I think they did. Boop. Bad choice. Boop. 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 Hey mate. Hello friend. G'day, champion. Oh god. Boop. I'm being surrounded. I made bad choices. Okay, the hill is the best spot. The hill is the spot to be, I think. Why is this not hitting it? Anyone know, is that just a Zorua thing? But like, me, you. Sometimes when I stun them, the ball doesn't do anything when I hit him with it. It seems a bit weird. A little bit weird. I feel like that's just bouncing straight off it. It's like taking a second to think that it's stunned or like acknowledge that it's stunned or something. Ooh. Oh dear. That's a smoke bomb. Sorry, mate. Kind of wish their attack wasn't a bunch of stars also. Makes it a little bit deceptive. Holly's on. Look out. Boom. Reset. Let's go, Skip. That was quick. Good luck for it. Oh, your own character has a yellow aura? That's pretty wild. How rare is Pichu? I don't know. I have found one spot that had a Pichu. I'm not sure how rare it is, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's super common. Modest is saying prediction is reset 32. Place your guesses, guys. We're currently at, what am I at? 25, 6, 7. 27. We're at 27. This is going into number 28. What reset do you reckon we're going to find this little cutie at? How are we doing, Meta? What's up? For shiny like dresses the colours I think it is. Boop. Shinies can run. Dead Pixel, yeah. Lab says 42. 35. This is the... Samantha's like, this is the one. This is the one. 57, Benny. Alright, alright. Settle down. Reset 300. Alpha shiny as well, Modest reckons. Ooh, I wouldn't say no. 170? Jesus, you guys are cruel. 42. Clark reckons this the next one. Crisp bread, yum. I think we use the word crisp bread, yeah. It just depends if you're referring to like biscuit version or like a flatbread version, I guess, possibly. Manifesting less than 30. Thank you. Well, 2 people said this one's the one, so I'm just gonna go with that. Let's make that happen. Shiny Alpha, first spawn in. First spawn in. Boom, 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 boom. Smooth run, smooth run, smooth run. Angry fox, angry fox. One angry fox. I think we've got no more spawning in. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Have we got a 4th one? Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my god. I could not run fast enough from that sneeze. We've got 3 resets. Thank you, guys. So that was number 28. Oh, sorry, May. Yes, it does. The things will show on the side screen when they level up or get XP. 77. Kale. Brutal. What does the fox say? Oh my god. Did we agree? Did we, well, I guess there's many a good name. Did we have a consensus? What do we prefer for Quillfish's nickname? Quilly Eilish, Quill Smith, or Quill I Am? Do you have a preference? Should we make a poll in the chat, or do you reckon we can all pick one? JT Quilly's cute, but like it doesn't, it's very funny, but like JT is an absolute sweetheart. Does not match the energy of a toxic little quillfish. Methinks. Quill Collins? God damn. I heard too many good ones. Quilton Tarantino. Eilish. There's a few going for Eilish. If you're going for Smith, I think majority's going. We might have to put a poll in the chat actually to get a proper democratic vote on this. Get the actual numbers. We'll do that on the next reset, hey? 1, 2, 4. Sorry, I'm gonna need you to stay in the ball. Boop. Oi! Don't you jump away from me. Don't you jump away from me. There's always gotta be one, doesn't there? There's gotta be one that just wants to end my whole day. It was one, yes. Hillary Quilton. Quill Bay. Quill Pickle. Oh my god. Ooh. Control went a bit weird there. Ah! Eh. Could you please stay in the balls, my dudes? Okay. Oh, they're still spawning in. Oh my god. This one grumpy champion. Eh. I keep thinking like, yeah, cool, the cluster must be done. It's like, no, not done. Eh. Where's the fourth one then hiding? Get out of here, you little scallywag. Wait. Stop being rude. Get in the ball. Is that all he is? Napalm. It didn't say the... Didn't have the pop-up saying the outbreak was over. So where are ya? Just like one having a snooze somewhere? Homie's trapped in a rock? Zorua, would it show on that if it was a shiny? Poor buddy, he's stuck in a rock. Help him. Like, would it show on that menu? Like the bottom corner menu? I don't know. Throw a Pokemon at it? Oh well, I'm sorry. Little purgatory buddy. Not a shiny at least. That would be unfortunate if that was the shiny stuck in a rock. There we go, number 29. Done. Let's go with... Okay, poll going in the chat for the name for our quillfish. What was it? Quill... Quilly... How do you spell Eilish? How the hell? E-I-L-I-S-H. It was Quill Smith. Quill I am. I think that was kind of it for the top. There's a lot of good stuff. We're gonna go with the original 3. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Metzi, no way. You got one as well? You got a swarm? How dare. Also, good luck. Ooh, Scyther Swarm. No, thank you. Quilly Eilish is in the... Oh, Quill Smith is taking over. It is a tight race, people. If you would like to have your voice heard and participate and get your democracy sausage, you must vote, vote, vote. Who are we going for? Name the shiny Quillfish. Quilly Eilish, Quill Smith, Quill I Am. Quill Smith is taking the lead, 30 votes to 23. He's taking a significant lead, 51% of the votes. I did. I was like, I should have, I forgot the sausage vote. Oh, Quilly Eilish making a comeback, trying to catch up and close the gap. 32 to 41. It's a tight race. 34 to 42. Quilly Eilish is coming up the back, trying to make a bounce back for this one. Can she take the top spot? 40 to 43, closing the gap. Rounding the corner. Whee. 40 to 45. This is going to be a photo finish, people. I accidentally made the poll 5 minutes long also. So I apologize for that, but that just means there's one vote in it. Who will tip the scales of this? Have your voice heard. Gotta be in it to win it, etc. Could we do a campaign? Oh my god, Quilly Eilish has taken the lead with one vote. With one vote. They're tied, 48 votes equally. They're gonna have to co-parent? Are they gonna have to co-nickname? Oh, Smith's back in the lead. Smith is back in the lead. This is a race for the ages, people. Angry Zorua. Woo. This is intense. I have not seen a race like this since the poll of 2020. This is phenomenal. 50 to 54, 51 to 54. Oh god, Angry Zorua. I'm rolling off a cliff. There's no shiny to be seen. None stuck in a rock. We go for the reset on number 30. Dude, this is like, why are my polls always cursed? This is like genuinely 50-50 split. Oh my god, 56 to 57. The last minute of voting. If you are just tuning in, have your voice heard, participate. Otherwise you get fined. You have to gift a sub if you don't vote. By the way, that's the rules. It's like in the actual Twitch can just do that. They'll just take it. So I recommend you vote. So that doesn't happen, you know? Yeah. It's not because Chasto, oh, of course, yeah. 62-62. You're bad people. And the problem is, even if the 12 people that voted for Quill I Am split, it could be 6-6 either way. Chat would never. Yeah, it means we have to go hunt for another one, doesn't it? Gotta read the fine print. Munchlax Swarm? Cute. Sorry, Lil. Close your eyes. Resetting. How dare indeed. Oh, Quillsmith's in the lead. We've got 20 seconds left. 63 to 65. Who's gonna do it? Are there 10 people waiting in the wings to flip the vote? 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, I swear to God. Well done, chat. such teamwork. How do you get what 130 people to just unanimously work together in the space of 5 minutes? I run a poll. That's how it works. I have never had a successful Twitter poll because you always split it. If it's a 3-option poll, it's split 3 ways. If it's a or B, it's 50-50. Apes together strong. The coordination on that, like for real. Oh my god. Now we need a second one. They already followed and voted 5 seconds before it ended. Look at it. Poorly Made came in with 5 seconds to spare and still understood the assignment of making the poll land bloody even. It wouldn't be a Zoe2Dots poll if it didn't come out bloody 50-50. Proud he is. Artris, thank you as well for the follow. Diggy, thank you. Paulie, thank you as well. Ultranite, appreciate it. Oh my god. Also, Bankai, thank you too. Nolan, appreciate it. It's like without any conversation, it was... Excuse me, sir? Would you like to meet your maker? It's known as Sinnoh. Don't touch me. Get out of here. You're wasting my time, sir. You are wasting my time. Also, you're hurting my health. Oh my god, I swear. Go away. No one cares. Why can't you be cool like your chill little brother? Apom causing us no problems this whole time, and you're just like, oh, I want to get involved. Brat. Alright. Oh, he a big one. Big lad. I'm sorry, Apom, did your brother scare you away? Boom, boom, boom. 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 Huh. Can't wait to struggle with the Ambi Pom. Make it happen. Good spawns, good spawns, good spawns. Quick catches, good spawns. Big money, no whammy. Huh. And no more spawning in. That's a reset. That's a bingo. 31. Excuse me? Second quillfish hunt for resetting on Munchlax. Oh, fine. Fine. We'll add it to the list eventually. So then who do we, I guess, do we default, do we fall to the gendered naming system and name this one Quillsmith because it's a dude? I guess technically Quillsmith was the first suggested name as well, so you know. Add to the list after not streaming, yeah. Look, this Zorua is pushing us a little bit. I've only got 2 hours before midday. You know? We had things we were allegedly supposed to do today. There is probably washing that is sitting in the machine right now that is wet and not hung out. Boop, boop, boop. I don't think so, Lily. I don't know what color the shiny Zorua is. Don't spoil it. Everyone spam a random color in the chat right now so that no one can spoil it. But given what people have said, that it's like such an amazing shiny, like so spicy, I don't think it would just be a slight color change. I'm thinking it has to be something pretty spice. Because everyone's been like, yeah, man, it's good. So, the hope it Puce. I've got a Puce shiny. Oh. Puce. But, given what people have said, it sounds like it's probably going to be a good one. Whee! Bit of majestic music for my landing there. 1, 2. Now, how about we do this? Why don't we like treat our little dudes? Give them a little snack or something. Hey guys. Oh no. Oh wow. Snacks make them angry? Oh no. I just. Don't listen to your friend. Don't listen to your friend. Don't listen to your friend. Oh god, I attracted the Ambi. This is why we don't deviate from the things that we know work. Huh. Boom. Boom. You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm invisible. You can not see me. I'm not here. What the heck is up with this ball just bouncing off it? Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna need you to stop. Huh. Get in the ball. Huh. Just gonna have to try and ignore this guy. Kya, kya, kya. Oh my god, they're still spawning. Come on, you can do it. Stand the ball. 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 Terrible shot. And no more spawning. 1, 2. Oh, roll. 3, yep, 2 and no more spawns. Beautiful. Reset. Damn, Zorua's giving us a little around. The wing ball cup, or the wing ball, the feather ball. Like there's particular balls that behave a bit differently. And the same with like the heavy balls. You can only like toss them just about at your feet. So I'm just using one of the wing balls because it's a bit faster when I'm sitting up on the hill. Macaroni orange. Trinzio, I don't even know what over odds would be specifically for the like the swarm encounter things. I'm not sure like how many resets are considered over odds on that. Yeah, no worries. Each of the balls has like, so it's like there's regular Pokeball, Great, Ultra, like the baseline, I guess. And then there's like feather, wing, and then I think there's gonna be a third thing up from that, and then like heavy, big boy heavy, I think, or unless it's just the 2 options, but I think there's another one. But yeah, they kind of like have a better catch rate as they go up. So I've got I think my ones are just feather balls at the moment. I've run out of apricorns to craft things. That's correct, yeah, Cup. Yeah, you need to go back to base and come back out. I don't, like, apparently the shiny is determined per set sort of thing. Apparently, some people have just redone the exact same encounter over and over again for like hours and hours and hours and not got the shiny. The resetting back at camp seems to be, or like going back to the village seems to be the most efficient. It's only been out for a couple of days though, so I mean things might change or might get better information on that, but at this stage, that is the recommended method, is to do the fly back and fly out again. Oh, almost a clean run. Come on, go. You get the ball. Apom is right on my edge. That was a terrible throw. Boom. Boom. How do you unlock better version Pokeballs? Play through the storyline. Keep progressing the storyline and you'll get access to them. Pretty much everything in this game, if you've got like a, oh, how do I get outbreaks? How do I get the ride Pokemon? How do I get on the water? How do I get new balls, new potions, blah, blah, blah. Like almost all of it is unlocked through just natural progression in game. So each kind of like, you know, checkpoint, I guess, of story is going to tick you off another new thing. Or several new things. Just going to fly away for a second here because they're getting sassy. They're getting sassy. Look at them. Hi, Apom. Boop. Back attack. Back attack. Back attack. Oi. Said back attack. This shiny hunt is giving me significantly less RSI than the quillfish. Oi. I think we're down to 3, yeah? Huh. Go long. Oh my god, go longer. Oh, he moved. No. Are we down to 3? I think we are. This is one hiding somewhere. Cool. Yep. No sneaky shinies hiding anywhere. Reset us, then forget us. 33. Is that a lucky number? Oh, 100% Sparkle. Apom's coming home with us. Absolutely. And Arceus says around 15 will be overall. Okay, well then we're at 33. Benefit of catching them rather than restarting right away. If I restart right away, I only see the 4 that are there. If I catch them all, there's like about 15 individual spawns that I could see. And it's fast enough that it's like, if I'm flying all the way over there, I might as well just get the 15 checks as opposed to 4. I'm going to quickly just turn. I'm going to fly back out first. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's starting to get warm. So, yeah. 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 No, Lil. Don't let me ruin your sleep schedules. Go to bed. Cheers, Trinity. Anthro, push-ups done. Noise. Oh, you redeemed as well. Sorry, Anthro redeemed. Drop and give me 20. Alright, we're going to check this set. And then we're going to do a celebratory push-ups. Can do. The resaving and going back to camp is what's going to refresh the spawns. Otherwise, you're just catching the exact same Zorua again, apparently. Allegedly. That's what's been so far the confirmed idea. Is the shinies kind of determined when you start the area. So if there wasn't a shiny the first time, there's not going to be a shiny the second time sort of thing. Unless you know, refresh the cluster, so to speak. Apparently. Don't just follow your friends. Don't just follow your... Ow. Huh. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Run away. Fly away. Could you guys settle down, please? So angry. Meta says can attest to that. Alpha spawns don't change nature and sets until you leave and go back to Jubilife. There you go. There you go. Because you were going for a particular nature of the Scyther, weren't you? Whoop. 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 Bom bom. And it's gone. Close. 34. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah, 34. Boom. Ah, shiny out. Oh my god, Meta. Good luck. I hope you can get one though. So I saw someone say before they got the shiny Growly. Congrats on the Growly. Oh, and I guess instead of celebratory push-ups, it's sadness push-ups. Sadness push-ups. Now's your opportunity to stand up and stretch a little bit as well, guys, if you've been sitting down this whole time. Just warm up my upper half so I don't destroy myself. Wait. Aww. Legend Raw, happy to help with the workin' and lurkin'. No worries at all. Oh. Hope work goes smooth for you as well. Is it advisable to do all the research before going forward in the game? You don't need to if you don't want to do the side quests or don't want to do all the things. Like you can, it's honestly pretty forgiving whatever order you do it in. You might find it more valuable to do the quests early on. Just to like get, you know, if it's like, oh, the reward is 3 balls, it's going to be probably more valuable at the start than at the end, you know? No worries at all, Lil. Have a good, oh sorry, Lily. Have a good snooze. Have a good evening. Oi. Okay. We're going to do these 20 push-ups and then we might actually quickly run into another quick bathroom break and water refill because I'm out. I'm hydrated. Okay. This is for who redeemed this. Anti-hero. 20 push-ups. 10? I haven't done push-ups in a while. It's gonna hurt. Where am I at? There-ish? Huh. Yeah. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 11. Yeah. You get 12. Whew. Holy moly. Let's do one cheeky round of checks. And then everyone off for a bathroom and water break. Whew. Monday morning struggles. Oh, you got this. You got this. Return to the village. Let's go. Oh, nice one, Hyper. You went and snagged some more stars. Oh, you can do back-to-back ones, right. That's good to know. Oh, no swarm, get out of here. Ooh. Zin, thank you for the follow. Ridley, thank you as well. Making brownies, Lauren? You send some? Share? Share with the class? And also, Lone Wolf, thank you for the follow too. I need to actually like use some of my alpha Pokemon just to see them. I haven't like, I've caught a couple, but I haven't used them. And everyone's like, yeah, they're massive when you use them. I'm like, what? Didn't even think to try it. Back to their village. I feel like we could almost like this hunt is pretty quiet. I reckon we could almost safely just chuck Mantike. Safely chuck on some background tunes almost. Because this snow area is pretty chill. Pretty just like or are we enjoying the chill? Either is fine. Alpha Machoke? Oh my god. That thing would be a unit. I wonder how big, like, compared to, like Alpha Snorlax or something would be. 3 boxes full of Alpha. See, I made the mistake of trying to fight, like, an Alpha really early on and getting mutilated. And so I've just been, like, dodging a lot of them, where it's like, maybe you should just try. Like, I probably don't have to run from, like, the first area Alphas anymore. Alright, this is the one. This is the one. Let's do it. Let's go, girls. But, where's the 4th one? 1, 2, 3. Where's number 4? Huh. Is he stuck in the rock again? Boop. Sir? Oh, there he is. Thank. Oh, I keep trying to accidentally do the auto lock on thing. Oh, overshot that. Boom. Boom. And boom. I think that's all of them. Doesn't say cleared out. Stuck in the rock again, isn't he? Yep. Female, not shiny. Poor little champion. Stuck in the rock. Okay, that is number 35 we're up to on the resets. Okay, quick bathroom break, everyone. Trolley on, get a snack. Go to the bathroom, get yourself a water, refill, rehydrate. All that good stuff, okay? Okay? Okay. Very good. Very good. BRB. Shiny Growlithe, nice one, Jake. Let's go. Let's go. Also, feel free to refresh your guesses if I've gone past your guessed. Don't die, go to the bathroom. If I've gone past your number of resets. Not Tom, no, we haven't evolved Final Ursa yet. Not yet. Huh. Possibly could be a combination of both, Dead Pixel. There is a, it's probably, their level might be a lot higher than yours if it's the alpha. Huh. Still going, let's go. Huh, huh, save. Whee. And big fly. Jay, thank you for the follow. Matisse, thank you also for the follow. And E-Diggy, thank you too. Thank you, thank you. Based on the, just so we're not saying a spoiler or anything for anyone, but based on any Pokemon that we've seen through either my playthrough or through the marketing, what's everyone's fave? What's everyone's, like, favourite new or, like, Hisuian? Get the Braviary, the Cleavor, the Zorua, that kind of vibe. If it's an end game one that we don't know about yet, maybe don't mention it just in case, so we don't spoil it for anyone. But what's everyone's like favorite new thing that we've possibly seen? For me, it's this little cutie. I love this little fox. Jake, thank you for the sub, lovely. Thank you, thank you. And Em, how we doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Apom, I love you. But I'm gonna need you to get out of my face. Huh. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. Huh. Huh. Zorua's evolution. Hisuian Voltorb, Growlithe, Arcanine. Was Braviary, but the true, the story for that is so, like, so in the feels. Just jumped out, didn't he? Oh no. Sick. 1, 2. Oh, these back attacks. Boom. And that's all of them. 36. Oh really, Day? What does the trade animation look like? Check to see if it was noticeable for the one on stream. For the trading animation? Yeah, I'd say so. I don't know if that's a spoiler, I guess. Maybe? Or would you recommend just watching it? Do you reckon I should just see it for myself, sort of thing? So we can just go, we can do a random trade in a little bit, if you reckon. If you reckon it's worth watching it after we get the Zorua, we can just try one. See for yourself? Okay. We can do that. 2 teddies in 1 swarm. Let's go. Congrats on the Teds. Congrats on the Teds. Also, good luck evolving that thing all the way because we're still looking for that item. Hope that you can get it. It's pretty wild, hey, Laura. It's pretty wild. You'll pick it up pretty quickly, I reckon, but getting used to it is just kind of like, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's kind of like, I guess there's no like wrong way to do anything at least. You know, a few things might run away, but you're not gonna, you know, not gonna break anything really. 7, Barrio, thank you for the follow too. I want to see the shiny as I'm flying in. I just want to like see it. Oh my god, ask and you shall receive. Oh, it's blue. It's blue. Oh my god. I want to get close. We're getting some food. We're gonna give it some little treats. It's gonna try and kill me. It's gonna be great. Oh my god, let's go. Oh my goodness, how cute is it? It's grey and blue. Oh, baby. Plus, I guess it matches this ball nicely then. Copper speedball. So oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. And the Ambipom's involved as well. Well, you guys come up here. You guys come up here. Is it truly a shiny if it doesn't try to murder you? Oh my god. Can you, sir? Madam? Oh my god, this stupid monk. Why? Why? Sir? There's a handsome fellow next to you that I need to speak to. Ooh! Yes, hit me. Hit me. Go on, hit me, you cute little thing. Don't. That's not healthy, but you know. Watch me die from this ambi. Ooh. I don't want to hit the Zorua with the Ultra Ball. I want to catch it in the blue one. Can you please go away? Why? Why? Why must you be here? How cute is it? Look at him. Rude. Oh, I just want it to be happy and eat some fruit. Here you go. Have that. Just gonna hide over here. Okay, or not. I really didn't want to start our relationship off with me bonking you in the head, but here we are. Let me just home. Here we go. I can't really go anywhere. We've determined that they're oh my god! We've determined that they're angry and that they don't run away. So, I mean, as far as I know. You had a moment to calm down, buddy? You had a moment? We good? We chilling? You want a bicky? Want some berries? You still up here? A little snacky snack? We want a ball to the head? What? Let's go. Let's go, champions. Dude, it's so cute. The blue... We're gonna catch up the rest of these cousins. Apom, you're coming home with us too. Okay, Apom. After all we've been through. After all we've been through. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. To fly back and put it on the team. Boop. Imagine as well, we probably could just save here and go back to town and keep resetting this swarm still to get like a second one. But you know, one's perfect. Why mess with perfection? You know? Oh. Let's go. That was reset number. We're on the 37th one. This is the 37th one. So if you guessed number 37, congratulations. Oh my goodness. Boop. What happened to that ball? It just like disappeared. Boop. Oh, come on. The hitting the edge of the cliff thing is so dumb. Boop. 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 Let's freaking go. How can you see me? I'm in cloud. You didn't see me go this way. You have that's like player knowledge versus character knowledge. You don't know that I'm here. How can you know? Where's my mud? Hello? Stop it! Sit down. Settle. Oh my god, why have I got so many berries? Bonk. And Apom. For being our champion. Holy moly. Apom, my guy. We've been like besties for the last, what, 3 hours? And now we're gonna have an attitude about things? Thank you. You're coming home with us. Alright, let's do it. Let's go check it out. Boom. Dudes. Care to report your find? I sure do, Cap. Oh, it's so pretty. Very pleased. Very pleased. Oh my god. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Let's go. Get it on the team. I guess there shouldn't be any other spoilery things. If you don't want to see the quillfish though, that will be in my menu. So just keep your eyes careful, I guess. Ha. Who's off the team for now? Quill, you're gonna get subbed out for a little bit. Oh my goodness. Dude. It is so pretty. Look at this. Look at this. Your little leg patterns. Very handsome. Oh my god, I hope everyone gets one of these. So pretty. We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. Who guessed right? Who guessed right? I feel like technically I didn't guess the grey, but I guessed blue. He sit. Good boy. Oh my god. 37 resets for it, but still pretty quick. That's still like under 3 hours-ish. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Game of the year. Game of the year. Does he fall asleep? Now about that Ursaluna. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we need to do the Avalog to unlock the quest, or should we just go look for buried treasure? Not to be dramatic, I'd take a bullet for legit. Legit. Let's save for the 100,000th time, just in case. Big save, double save, triple save. Holy moly. Also, I think someone's found my satchel. My satchel. Birds. Oh, I found... Oh, Annie. Here's your satchel back. Happy to help. Oh, someone found my one. Thank you. Oko. Oko. Thank you. Amazing. Sleep's dependent on Ursaluna? Oh my god. Okay. Does anyone in the chat know? Here's the thing. There is a particular item you need to evolve Ursaluna. So Ursaring into Ursaluna, that's an item that you need. We can go digging for it around and get it as a buried treasure. Apparently the drop rate is really rare. Or you can get it as a reward from a quest for finding a guy that's lost. Do you need to be given the quest as a prompt, if you know? I think we do. And I think that it's probably locked until I do the Avalog bit. If you know, like if you 100% know, Gravelers can have the item. The peat block. What was the question? Oh, so we need an item. It's called a peat block. To get an item to evolve Ursaluna. So there is a quest. There's a particular quest for finding a lost dude, and my guess is that it's locked until I do Avalog. That's what I'm wondering, Lil, because it's like, he's just not there, like he's not in the building. So I don't know if it's like, just go and find him in the wilderness. Because yeah, I looked at like 3 different guide things, and none of them were specific about, like none of them have got like the full breakdown yet of like, talk to this person, they will say this, blah, blah, blah. And 37 resets for the kitty. Check the trade animation. Aight. Who wants to trade? Who's online? Who's on my friends list? Or can you just do like random trades? I want to trade Pokemon. Because yeah, the long way to do it is me to just go digging for items. I can just find the item elsewhere, or we can finish a quest and get it as a reward. But the issue is now I can't find that quest. Oh, link trade. I guess whoever wants to trade, 0203 repeated. Yeah, whoever's first in, best dressed. 0203, 0203. I'll give you something random. We've got, so you can dig in the Marlins, you can dig in the field, and, ooh, hello. Would you like a random Zorua? Got no idea what stats are for these. Here you go. One of our hunty boys. Let's see what this animation looks like, eh? Yeah, you can get it as a quest reward as well. Mime Junior, let's go. Cute. Don't think I have one yet. Pokédex Mime Junior. All right. Oh my god, what? There ain't no data transfer cables. You gotta set that boy off like a rocket. What the hell? That is fantastic. Also, it makes sense why it sounds like a firecracker when you catch them and stuff. What? Dude, that's hilarious. Dane, thank you for the trade. That is outstanding. Ha ha! That's really cool. There's no internet. You gotta send these bad boys via smoke signal. You gotta like shoot them into the sky. That's so good. Oh my god. Also, red bow can do. Huh. That is great. That's actually like 10 out of 10 animation. I love that they did genuinely think about everything, where it's like, well, how would they trade if there's no internet? It's like, well, ranged weapons. Big red. Aaron, are we about to start this? Are we about to start this Battle of the Bows? Battle of the Bows? You're gonna come in here, Brittany's Redeem, and request a blue one. Wow. 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 The manners here. The manners. Brittany says red. Brittany says red. Brittany says red. Red's back on. Red's back on. I'm just gonna leave my headphones off at this point. Maybe the Redeem does need a cooldown. But how else am I gonna get you guys to spend your points and not save for Baby Cry, you know? You know? And now, the Great Bow War of 2022. We almost made it a month without a bow war. Oh! Oh, okay, okay. Aaron has conceded? Conceded? Is that the right word? Oh my god, I was just like, please don't have another swarm. Okay. Let's go one quick trip to the Marlins for a quick dig. One quick dig. Quick prank for a quick kit, whatever that. What do we got? Craft some of these lads. That's all she wrote, folks. That's all I got. No, no. A couple of those. A couple of thems. We are low on items. And then where did it say? Go and roam around. Search the pools, apparently. I thought there was like a specific spot, but let's see. We still want a shiny race for sure. We still want to do some form of shiny race. Ooh, oh my god, he's just like going for it. I think just with the launch of this, everyone's been busy little bees. But I reckon if we... Woo! Shady! Thank you, Shady. First dig, peat block, you can't see it under the thing. We got it, that was the... There we go, first dig. Peat block. Thank you, Shady with the gift sub. Bringing in the vibes. Big save. Champion. That was easy. Well, that was easy. So now... Yay! Yay. You? Oh, I just have to hold it. Do I have to give it to him? Can I give it to him? I probably have to wait for the full moon thing. Alright. Talk about efficiency. Thank you as well, Shady, with the gifts. That was very kind of you. Thank you. Brando, thank you for the follow. What's this music? I feel like I haven't heard this music yet. Metzi. I was digging and running around like crazy. Looking for that thing the other days. But that's fine. It's probably not too bad. It's probably just more of like a time thing. I was digging up mud like no other champion. Let me chuck all this stuff away so I don't, somehow lose it. That can stay. So now we need to go... is it any area with a full moon? Good morning, Talt. How are we? Yeah, we got it. This first dig of the day. That's. Look, today's our day. Apparently, the universe knows. I've got an hour before I need to get stuff done today, and it's like, look, let's just make it easy. Let's make it easy. Okay. I'm guessing. Can we full moon anywhere? Where's gonna look cool to evolve? We don't know what color this thing is. Do not spoil it if you know it. Where's gonna look cool for a... Oh. Not found here. Where's gonna look cool for a... evolution? Okay. The Highlands? Maybe? Where's it gonna look cool? Or in the snow? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to find like a cool spot for it. That's a bit boring. What about up, oh, we can't sleep up there because it's not a camp. Highlands camp? Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, here's a good spot. Let's, rest till nightfall. Cute little sleep music. I want to see the moon as well, though. Oh. Is there no moon here? Would you have to wait longer than just nightfall? Oh, yeah. I'm guessing it'll just say compatible when it's ready, hey? And we rest until nightfall. Snowing. Ooh. I'm just gonna test it again, but it's probably not. I want to see the moon though. Like, I'd love to have the moon in the background, you know? Where does the moon live? Moon? Ooh. Yo, Dead Pixel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The gift sub to Simple Skip. Let's go. Let's go. We don't really do Valentine's Day stuff, really. So technically nothing. Moon, where you at? It's a very bright night. Not a full moon tonight, though. Thank you, thank you. Almost felt a shiny Chingling. Ooh, glad you didn't, West. Glad you didn't. Incompatible. Oh, let's go. What if we go like just a little while if it goes later into the night? Or does it like not pass any time if you do that? I want to see the moon. That's fine. Oh, in the Ursa ring. Oh god. Okay, might be. Might be. So I need to actually go to the other area. Is that correct? What's up, Minnesota man? How we doing? It's in the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, dude. Dead Pixel. Hooking up. The Kim Gwyn. With the gift sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very kind of you, champion. P. Christoph, thank you as well. Where's my map? Ursa's ring. Okay, it's down there. Just anywhere down there? Well, that would explain it. I have to see the full moon. Would make sense. Be cool if I could see the full moon. Moon, where you at? You gotta find your way to look for the moon. Is it like a no moons day? Is that what today is? Just no moons? No moons day? Sold out of moons? Cheers, Dead Pixel, I appreciate it. Like, are moons illegal? Maybe? I'm gonna guess today's not the day then. And we go back to the camp, probably. Alright, can I please? Hello, moon? Let's go midday, just so we know that the day is actually passing here. Directly up, possibly, actually. Like, where is the moon? Are there nights that it can just not show? Like, can't even see the bloody moon. Like, that's as high up as I can look. Hello? Like, in the void? Is it not late enough at night? Is the moon not... Do I have to stand here for a bit? Like, 'cause I've seen screenshots of, you know, the moon. The moon is illegal. Big breaking the law here. Okay, obtain the peak block. Yeah, one of the guides is saying go to Ursa's ring. I don't know if that matters or not, because I thought I saw one that didn't have that. Wait a bit after resetting. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if like you have to wait for the moon to actually come out a little bit. I'm always curious if it makes sense to reset for morning, because then like the sun would be rising, but maybe the moon's still out. Let's just stand here and chill. Look, while we're here, let's just get some items, you know? I need to collect some stuff, so no harm. We need to grind. That's not what I meant, mate. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, current goal, we're going to be evolving Shiny Ursa Ring to Ursa Luna. Is the current objective. While we're here, let me just snag this. I would like to see them, even if it's just like, oh, it's compatible, do it. Like, I would like to actually see the moon. It'd be kind of nice to have it in the evolution screen. I reckon. Kind of cool. Kind of nice. There is a moon cycle. I don't know if it's like always like half full waxing, blah blah blah, but there is full moons, etc. in the game. Whee. Yeet. Still saying incompatible. Curious where the moon is, hey? Yeah, maybe it's the cloud as well. Could be. Just gotta crouch here for a second. While we're waiting, how are we all doing today? How's our day been? How's everyone doing? How was everyone's weekend? You know, what's going on? A fridge magnet? What? Oh, you're gonna go to Eurovision? Oh my goodness. Oh, lucky ducky. That's exciting. I'm just hoping that, like, it's safe to travel by then. I'd love to go. Would love to go. Okay, maybe tonight's just too cloudy for a moon. Let's go back to the camp. Having a good weekend, minus shoveling all day. Oh, shoveling all day to get out for tomorrow. Your car. Far out. Hope that the shoveling went smooth though. Chill weekend vibes for Jose. Got the shiny bun from an Outbreak. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, there we go. That's a bit clearer. That's a bit clearer. I want to see the moon. Not shoveling just a lot? Okay. That's good. So you didn't get like too blasted, hopefully, then. Oh, that rock's gonna attack me if I do that. Hello, moon. Good night, moon. Good night, cow. Jumping over the moon. I'm currently in the Ursa's ring, allegedly. Unless I need to be even more specifically in an area than where I am. But who knows? That could be the case. Whee! Might just not be a full moon night, but I just want to be able to see the bloody moon. Like, I can't even see like a half moon. Like, am I blind? I can't see a half moon, I can't see... Oh my god, Alpha Haunter. I can't see... You know... Oh, there we go. I can see a moon. Okay, so it's over that way. So the moon is to the... Hello? Can I walk up a slight incline, please? The moon is to the... Haha. The moon's to the west? Cool. Easy. So we'll go reset until we get a full moonish. Oh, my schnoz is itchy. Okay. At least we know we can see it now. Let me update my pin as well. Here is a good spot to evolve. I wonder if it actually does work on a proper cycle. Like if it's going to be like, oh, suddenly full moon, or if it's going to be like moonophobic, or if it's going to be like proper, like quarter, half, you know, full, half, quarter sort of thing, like, or if it is just random, which would be kind of weird if it was just random, but oof, okay, that was a bit too high. Sorry. Sorry, my character's shins. Whee! Let me just sit here and wait a little bit. Hi. A full 15-night cycle. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like to see the Hisuian Zorua. You absolutely can. Look at this little sweetheart. Look at him. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. The sweetest, littlest dude. Pat, pat, pat. Proud of you. Cool, another skinny moon. Let's go back. Boop. That sound is cool. Whatever that is that's calling in the distance when you fast travel is pretty wild. Adam from Florida. Thank you for the follow. Also, Deadeye, thank you too. Appreciate it. So I wonder if I need to go morning and then night, or if it doesn't matter. Like if I'm technically on the same night or something, so it won't count. I don't know. Ugh, that Haunter's just chilling though. Haunter being a weird champ in the distance. Because it seemed like another fairly skinny moon just then. That's the technical term for it, a skinny moon. We need a thick moon. Boom. Oh, medium. Oh, watch it go up. That's so cool. You can watch it rise. Medium thickness moon. Yeah, that moon be zooming. This planet is spinning on a hell of a spin. Cool, okay. Do you reckon it's safe to do like 2 or 3 sleeps in a row? No, that's not what I want to do. Pin here. Like, or do you reckon it'll be, should I just go 1 by 1 or should I go like 2 sleeps sort of thing to zoom it up? If it's not like a proper cycle, you know, should be safe, right? Gio, thank you for the follow as well, and Denki, thank you too. Thank you. Get that thick moon, boy. Philip, thank you as well. And Senedra, thank you. Risk it for a double snooze or no? Maybe no. Just in cases. Lil's like, no, don't mess around. Don't make this take longer than it needs to. Okay, well, moon needs a bit of time to come out, so while that's happening, let's go and get some apricorns. I was like, no. No funny business. Huh. Just moon. Huh. My sleep is a bit valid. Valid and understandable. Come on, big moon, where are you? Where's our PT block? Oh. No, still not quite. Boop. Look, I'm just saying if it's on a cycle, maybe we can do like 2 sleeps. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know? You know? You know? Look, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for a double. I'm doing it. Lil? I'm doing it. Double sleep. Double sleep. I'm gonna save you time. You're gonna go to bed even earlier. Because I'm gonna double sleep. I know the item still says incompatible, but I'm just gonna check. Whee! Look, if it's on a 15-night cycle, Lil, you want me to get you in there in 15 loads or in 7? You know? You know? You know? You know? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. It's like speed running to Christmas time. How many sleeps till Eurovision, you know? Oh. Oh, it's coming in. It's looking a bit fuller. Not quite full, but looking pretty full. Looking pretty alright. Looking pretty good. That's a nice moon. It's getting there. Nightfall. Are we 100% sure if I open up now, like before the moon's even out, if it'll say compatible or not? Pff, yep, never mind. I'll shut up. It's compatible. There you go. Woohoo. Let's get that moon in the background, though. I want that beautiful moony background. Whee. Let's get ready. Are we ready? Big moon. Big energy. And get that objective off the thing as well. What should be the most underwhelming shiny or something? Oh, fine. Go this way. The moment we've all been waiting for. This is like a day in the making. Get that moon out from behind those. Oh, look, he comes. Here he comes. Big moon. Big moon. Big moon. Place your guesses, guys. If you haven't seen this shiny yet, I have not. Guess what color you think it will be. I'm guessing snowy icy with purple. Are you shivering? Toughen up. Here it comes. Big boy moon. And as the moon arises, so does our Ursa, Luna. We got some guesses coming in. Purple and brown, blue. Red? Ooh, red would be snazzy. Let's do it. Okay. A nice mahogany. It's alright. It's alright, not bad. Very bare. Very bear-like. Boop. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, yeah, stand up. Pose for us. Let's go. Hee hee hee. I call that red. I'd say that's red. That's like if you had red hair, kind of red, you know? Look at that sparkle. Hee hee hee. Whoop. That's cool. That's not bad. Not blowing my mind, but also very nice. Oh yeah, big pose. Big pose. With your big moon. Let's compare the pair. They can be friends. Look, it's not bad. I like the little moon on the forehead. The moon on the forehead's way more noticeable as well. I think they're both pretty nice designs, like color-wise. Little hands. Two friends just hanging out. Snoozing. Snoozing. Where'd the moon go? Come back here, moon. Snoozing. Oh. Sleepy Ted. Oh my goodness, that's great. All right, big save. Big save. Holy moly. Dude. Nice. Wow. Okay, out of the new shinies we've seen in specifically what we've seen in my stream, we've seen Ursaluna, we've seen Hisuian Zorua, and Quillfish. Those are our three newest ones, yeah, like our three like new spawns. Who do we think's who's the snazziest, you know? Actually, Quill's back. Hold on. Wait. Sorry, come back here. Oh. Let's get him out. We'll put him in a little lineup. Boop, 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 boop. Also need to rename Quillfish home. Boop. Boop. Who's our... They're all kind of like matchy with the grey as well, the grey and white kind of things. Who's our fave? A lot of Zorua love. Quill second despite it being purple. You can see them on the map, Demo. You can see them in the overworld, yeah. Without having to encounter them. Jelly likes the Quill. I do love the little Zorua. It's so precious. So precious. I'm kind of glad that they didn't do the Zorua as like the black and gold, even though that would have been really fitting for the shrine thing. I think it probably would have been just too similar to being back to just regular Zorua. It'd be like, oh, it just looks like, the standard one. Plus, I guess in terms of like blending in with in the wilderness, the grey and stuff makes way more sense. Let's go outside. That no. It's such a good, like, that is my favorite blue. It is just like such a good blue. Plus the little eyebrows are like that tiny bit darker. They can have a snooze together. And you can just shut up, Quillfish, you aggro little puff. Don't you talk back? Don't you talk back to me? In the balls. Talking back. So Quillfish, we're gonna go. Quillfish is going to be Quillsmith. Oh, he's been with a W as well? Yeah, Quill, I guess. Quill. And then if we get another one, it's going to be Quilly Eilish. We kind of need one for Ursaluna. Ursaluna kind of already is just like a double... Ursaluna needs one. Zorua, I think, is just... I don't know. If someone has a really good name, sure. But otherwise, it's going to stay just perfect and sweepy. It's just so cute. Needs no improvements. Needs no nickname. Oh, wait, hold on. Berry White? Berry White? Get it? Or, what are some other Barry names? Oh, Frostbite. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Ursamuna. Barry Crocker. Big Ted. That's cute. Ursa Major. Ursa Minor. Sailor Ursa Moon. That's way too many letters, sadly. Bear McCreary? Did you know, actually, Silver, though you say Sailor Moon, did you know that Teddiursa is quite literally a Sailor Moon bear? In the Japanese, like the Japanese name for Teddiursa is Himakuma, which means princess bear. So it's quite literally like a magical girl, uwu, princess bear. Like very much the Sailor Moon thing. Fun fact. Fun fact. Princess bear. Hi, Ghastly. Which I think is also just the best thing for it to be Princess Bear. It's like this little teddy. And then it evolves into like End Your World Princess Bear. Wild Berry. Munid Tsukito? I'm not sure who that is. A moon bunny would be great, yeah. That would be actually really cute. Hisuian Baneri or something would be really cute. Or just even its own kind of like... I feel like that might end up just being too similar to... Oh, Turtwig, hi. Too similar, I guess, to just Hisuian Zorua at this point though, because it'd probably be the same kind of energy. You could do like one of those really cute like Japanese snow bunny type designs. Like the little round buns with the cute ears that go backwards, like the mochi bun. Bearless Whisper. Wild Thornberry. Haley Berry. Haley Berry. Oh my god. That one's kind of great. Oh my god. That's outstanding. Oh, Tsukino, sorry, the Sailor Moon. Yes, sorry. I grew up watching the English dub. Mabi. Why? Oh my god, there's some really good bear puns in here. I kind of love Haley Berry though. Wild Thornberry is also kind of fun. Bearless Whisper is hilarious. Isn't Haley? Yes, that's yeah. All of ours are named with puns. All of our Pokemons. Well, I mean the majority. Have we got... Is there a squad favorite? Is one sticking out to us more than the other for Ursaluna? Is there one that just speaks to our souls as a collective? Bear Grylls. Aha. Halle Berry's looking like it's got a few votes. 100% for Halle Berry. Speak now or forever hold your opinions. Ursamuna is cute. It is cute. But it's a little bit less punny. Ooh. Halle Berry. Lock it in. Lock it in. Okay, now here's the other really important thing we need to do right now. We need to go. Wait, did I catch the Turtwig? Boop. We need to go talk to the professor. Go back to town and save, and then see ourselves get another swarm. That's like going to be a cliffhanger for us, hey? Why can't I just travel straight there? So annoying. Huh. Alright, place your bets. What's the swarm going to be when we go back to town? That's going to like make it so that I can't like play off stream or anything. What's it going to be? We're not going to play today though. We're not going to play today. Because I do need to get some things done. Oh, it's our Pokédex as well as the shiny. Yes. Nice. I love seeing the picture as the... Imagine doing a shiny Pokédex, like catching nothing until you got the shiny. But not reset on the Munchie again? Well. Corrupted is guessing for Combi. I reckon it's going to be like a Mantike or something. Because that's been popping up every now and then. Maybe it'll be a Hisuian. 5, 4, 3. Oh, Pichu. Alright. Alright, easy. Look at that, we can leave not on a cliffhanger. Big save. Dudes, what a good little efficient, you know, mini, I guess normal time, but you know, stream today. Beaker, thank you for the follow. Mel, thank you too. Jean, appreciate it. Purple, Lord, thank you for the follows, lovelies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If anyone is new as well, slap a cheeky follow. I will not be live tomorrow unless something crazy happens because I'll be filming for, what, first day of events? First day of the February events in Pokemon Go. So video should be up tomorrow for that. So I'll be filming in the video up tomorrow on the tube. On the tube of look, Lil, yeah, I know, but technically I have to do other things. Technically. Also got a sponsored video that has to go up before the end of the month. America time. So technically, I have to film a video tomorrow. You know? Yeah? It should be, Lula. The add-on switch should definitely still be there, yeah. Down the bottom. Down near the bottom, yeah. Some people need to be named in honor of Eurovision. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can definitely do that. We can do that. Pandas, thank you for the follow as well. Alright, who we gonna raid? Holly's on, Nick's on, Rev's on, Moxie's on. Everybody's on. Unagi. Oh, they're not doing Pokemon though. Salt Queen's on. I feel like I haven't seen Nick in like 100 years. I feel like we raid Nick.
Grateful for what you've done for my lord.
He's doing a southern accent as well. Excellent.
On behalf of the Pearl Clan, consider my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier.
Let's go. We're raiding Nick. Make it happen. Can you raid your shinies? Not that I'm aware. No, it didn't give me the option to. Easy, no stress at all, Lula. Sounds good. 10 out of 10 voiceovers. What's our raid message gonna be? How about like what's that character's name? Bringing in some southern hospitality or something? Bringing in some southern hospitality, and then just like the Tyrann, our little dino emote. This boy, this guy. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Legends. Thank you, Mystic, and I hope you have a good day as well. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I hope you have a great weekend or Monday, whatever it might be for you. Hope you're feeling good. Chilling, having a good one. Good luck for your shiny hunts if you're hunting. Sprinkling it here for you all. Oh, I need to go stretch my neck and hang out some washing. Oh, we got this. We got this. I'm gonna make that little cool dude into a t-shirt as well today. It's gonna happen. Next time you see me, it should be available. Farewell, lovelies. Be good. Stay safe. I should start the raid, actually. Let's do that as well. That would be healthy. There we go. Alright, champions. I love you guts. I'll see you very soon. YouTube video tomorrow, and then probably back to the streams the day after that. Alrighty. Have fun. Have a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. I will make it up to you, Lil. We'll have another munchie. Nighty-night, afternoon. Have a good one.
The Sigma Scyther. I missed it. Beow, 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 beow. Zoe 2 dots. What's up, Zoe? Zoe, thank you for the